Hey team, Jesse Reynolds here with your WOD for Friday morning. I believe it is going to be October the 18th. So now what I want to talk to you about tonight is actually something I just had the opportunity to train on the Stockle team call a couple minutes ago. And I just want to really help you to understand what is available right now in terms of an opportunity and what actions you should be taking if you see and understand what we have our hands on here. John Butler did an awesome job 2 days ago with his WOD, really painting the picture of why to go right now. It's a 3-week pay period. Here's the reality. In a 3-week pay period, opportunities are created. We have 50% more time to put the exact same amount of volume in. And so what that should do is that should get you excited about that opportunity. And because of the opportunity, it should cause you to get into more action. And so you shouldn't just put 50% more volume in because of having 50% more time. You should put 100% more volume in. And I'm seeing the numbers. We're only a day and a half into the pay period right now, and you guys are some of you are flat out getting out there and tearing this thing up. New advisors, new distributors, huge PGVs already. I can clearly tell that some of you have caught the vision. If you go out there and you attack all 21 days of this pay period, you're going to see a huge growth and advancement in your business. Last time we had a 2-week, 3-week, 2-week pay period set like we have right now, we had 2 new emeralds, a new ruby 6-star, 2 new rubies, and 6 new silvers on the team. That is a lot of very big pay raises that we saw in that short period of time. Do you want to be a part of it? So here's where you should be looking at first. Where are you with regards to this pay period and what you should focus on goals-wise? If you're not yet at the advisor level, that should be your number one focus. Get to advisor before this pay period ends, no matter what. If you get to advisor before this pay period ends, you can wake up the first Wednesday morning of the next pay period at that 40% discount level, being able to be paid all 5 ways and start laying that foundation for your business. Do not let more time pass. Do whatever you need to do. If you haven't seen it, go to www.advisormovie.com and learn and understand everything that's involved with getting to advisor. So if you're already at the advisor level and you do not have an advisor on your team yet, what I would strongly encourage you to focus on is make your commitment to this pay period. Get your very first advisor on your team. It's a really simple question. Who do you know that wants to earn an extra $500, $1,000 a month part-time? If you know somebody looking for that income or more, then what you want to do is you simply want to share them your package story of where you're going and why you're going there, and then introduce them to the success system as quickly as possible. That'd be through a phone call, a 2-on-1 meeting, and or a mixer. Get them in front of your sponsor, your leader you're working with as fast as possible and share your vision of where you're going. So if you already are an advisor but don't have your first advisor, make that your commitment this pay period. And if you already have at least an advisor on your team, you should make your commitment to get to the silver pin level. If you're not yet at the silver level, that's where you want to focus. So all you have to do to get to silver is if you have an advisor on your team, go help them get their first advisor on their team and you will qualify silver. That is how this business works. We advance by helping other people on our team succeed. And if you're already at that silver or gold level, maybe you need some new star legs or just a little more volume. I know a lot of you guys are really close to breaking through. Just go out there and help a couple people on your team get to the silver pin level. That will take care of everything else for you. So that's with regards to the 2-week, 3-week, 2-week set we're in now. That should hopefully give you an idea. Stretch yourself. Set goals out there that are scary, that are hard, that are going to cause you to work harder than you've ever worked before. Now, also, I want to put that in the context of where we are right now in this calendar year. Here we are again, October the 18th, 2013. We got about 10 or 11 weeks left in the entire calendar year. We're already into quarter 4 right now. So here's what's going to happen. January is going to roll around. It's going to be New Year's resolution time. And just like happens every January, everybody is going to be looking for AdvoCare, and your business is going to grow. See, that just happens in January. This business gets a little bit easier in January and February. I'll be completely honest with you about that. But see, Beth and I, we've been here for 6 years. And we used to just kind of treat the end of October, November, December the same as any other months. And then January come around, we see a little boost in our momentum. But what we did last year was something different. We decided, because we know things get so much better in January, is what if we worked the end of the calendar year with intense focus and created momentum going into January. So last year, we got super focused the end of October, all of November, all of December. And what that created for us was a massive explosion in our business. See, last November 2012, we made about $7,000 in AdvoCare. Fast forward to 6 months after that, 5 months after that, to that April of 2013, we made $22,000 that month. We literally tripled our income in about a 5 to 6 month time window by simply being in massive action at the end of the calendar year. Last year, around this time, James Rudder, you guys know the legend of James Rudder, right? The debt destruction machine. James was not even an advisor yet. And from middle of October, not an advisor, he went to February Success School pinning 3-star gold. That's a huge growth in your paycheck. I also look at that same time frame, Brandon and Kathy Ife. They're Emerald leaders. Here we are 12 months later. They're Emerald leaders. Well, last October, Brandon and Kathy Ife were silver leaders. They were making about $1,000 a month. They walked into February Success School as ruby leaders, making over $6,000 a month. That is a significant pay raise they gave themselves in really just a 3 to 4 month time frame, because they were in massive action closing out 2012 at that time. So now, my question for you is, what if you got super focused right now and you worked with more focus and more effort than you ever have to close out the last 10 weeks of this calendar year? See, this is an opportunity. Most people are going to let the holidays and the end of the year be a season of distraction. But we have an opportunity to make this a season of attraction. And the final thought on that also is, guys, here's the reality. We keep hearing all these amazing stories of people. Again, look at the Ifes. They went from 0 to Emerald in 18 months. Crazy growth. I mean, just where they're at today. What the options being provided for the family because of Advocare is mind-blowing. And we hear about these stories all over Advocare. And Advocare has always been the finest opportunity in America. But things have always been good with Advocare, but right now things are phenomenal with Advocare. And Advocare will always be a great opportunity. But there is some finite time window that we have our hands on right now where Advocare is an extraordinary opportunity. And I hope you guys see this and understand this, because what I do not want you to have is the pain of regret. See, the pain of discipline weighs ounces. We can discipline ourselves the next 10 or 11 weeks to work with super focused, psychotic focus, and go out there and completely set our families free financially. Or we cannot apply discipline and look back 2, 3, 4 years from now and have the pain of regret. And think about, man, what if I had gotten started with Advocare back then? See, for me, I realize what's going on right now. Beth and I have been here for 6 years. When we first started with Advocare back in 2007, Advocare was not this hot-to-trot company like it is right now. The growth really started happening around the middle of 2009, end of 2009. So we've got a perspective on it that a lot of you newer distributors don't have. I promise you, you will not regret working this business harder than you have ever worked in your life the next 10 weeks. So go out there, attack this pay period strong, write down and declare your goals, stretch yourself, go for something that sounds crazy and outrageous, and have absolute belief and move towards it every single day that you can accomplish it. You guys are champions.